Testing, testing. Welcome, travelers, to the third installment of this series. Gotta keep drawing. Gotta keep it up on the accountability Art Gulag series. Previously, I was saying that I was gonna stream making my games, but then again, I reconsidered because I have to draw every day. So if I'm gonna stream the accountability Art Gulag, it's gonna be drawing. Like the game development can be a different stream because I need to draw every day. So that is what I'm gonna do. Let's get to it. I'm here in my garage. Ready for a new drawing, but I am not quite convinced by the size of this. Perhaps I'm wrong, but maybe the size should be different. Let's make something new. But I don't have the configurations here. I don't. Well, in the end, I'll return to what I had. No, I forgot to at least spin the page a bit. I'm gonna spin it right here. Boom. Come on, there we go. Let me open my YouTube studio on the other computer so I can see if there's any comments, just in case. What am I gonna draw today? I don't know. I just know I want to make it quick and I want to make it animated. That's all I know. To keep my edge and to learn. Sadly, I don't have my notes. If I do have notes on what do I want to practice or learn about, I don't have them. I forgot where I put them. So I'm not gonna aim to learn something specifically today. Oh, it could be that I could draw a PNG tuber avatar for myself, like me in front of a computer and mouth flapping, very simple, so I can use it for the next stream. Perhaps that would be a good project to start today. I don't have a time limit of 1 hour and 5 minutes. I would love to finish in an hour or less, but I'll just use the chronometer to measure how long do I take. Let me go to YouTube Studio. There. Man, this takes forever. Okay, I'm here now. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna measure the time it takes me to plan the thing, which is the sketch phase. Start timer. Let's go. My vision today, I'm not gonna use my good mouse because I'm using my old mouse, and my old mouse is for these kind of shits. Like, I don't want to be switching mouses all one day. Yeah, you get. So, okay, I'm gonna use this one. I could use my pencil. Like, I have a touch pencil. Like, it's not the good one, it's not electronic, it's just so I can use my touch screen. Like, if I was a pro, perhaps that would help me develop my sketching skills with my hand a little bit. Then again, the microphone is in the way, so it's a little uncomfortable. That's one of my enemies. That word and order, those are, believe it or not, hard for me to say. So, okay, what I have in mind is, for example, a desk, a computer, and I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna make myself visible. Oh, that looks terrible. Hey, there we go. Boom, boom. With my hair. This is not the female. There's not the female avatar. There's not the female me. And oh, that he looks sick. And working on the computer there. That is roughly what I want to do. And then flapping the mouth. Perhaps it doesn't look that impressive right now, but do not worry, it's only gonna get worse. But man, I fell asleep. I was so tired after school. I came back. I slept in class, in a very important class. The guest even pointed it out. Some people are sleeping. Like, oh damn, sorry man, but this shit happens to me since a very long time ago. I don't know what's going on, and it kind of worries me sometimes. Like, am I never sleeping properly? And I fall asleep because I'm so tired? Because holy shit, sometimes there's rarely a week when I don't fall asleep. I wonder. I want to live 100 years old, as I told you before. So I'm worried that if I'm not sleeping properly or something, that I might develop a neurodegenerative disease at not just young age, any age. That would be a problem. But what can I do? I already scratched wherever I could to figure out what's going on with me. Perhaps I'll give it another try if this gets worse, or when I have more time and resources. For now, I sleep in class. So sad. Okay, so that is roughly what I want, and animation 2 is just gonna be flapping mouth. I don't think I would add anything else. Or should I make it like realistic proportions? Nah, I don't think that would be fun. So I guess the planning stage is done. Only 4 minutes and 41 seconds. Then let's start the next stage. New one. Reduce the opacity. Here I won't be using my pencil. I will go to the mouse because I will use my favorite tool, the Bezier curve tool, to start making. Do we have, first of all, do we have it yet? I'm glad I checked that. Though another thing I wanted to try was for example, this, and then fill, but I think that would be more proper for the for a vector-based animation, which I don't think I can do on Krita, probably. I would have to be in Synfig or Adobe Animate, but I prefer Krita for now. I'm gonna use this. So the computer, I can barely see shit. Why? Because the caliber is too small. Let's make it caliber 3 or caliber 4. Caliber 4. Is it right to call it caliber? Isn't that just a pencil size? Shut the fuck up. This is my stream. This is my Krita. I call it whatever I want. And I will not auto smooth the curves. Come on, scroll down. Don't auto smooth them for now. That is gonna save me precious seconds. Boom. Yeah, I think that's a square. Yeah, it works. Oh, the hand? Perhaps the hand should always be moving, like the mouse always moving. So it looks like I'm always working. Oh, but perhaps that would be too complicated. We'll see. It's a little hard to zoom in using my fingers, but I gotta get used to it. Now I do need an auto smooth for this, because I will proceed to make this little man right here. Wait, let me check my OBS. Everything is fine. Everything is splendid. How do I make this? Perhaps I should start with the nose. No. Making a chibi? I'm not very experienced making chibis. It's gonna look like shit for sure. That works. Oh. A very small neck. And the shoulders hunched over. Like that. The other hand. Now for the hardest part. I guess making the eyes first would help me guide the rest of the drawing. One eye here. And perhaps I'm gonna be bigger. there. Another eye here. Oh, those eyes are too close to each other. It's gonna be like this. That eye looks weird. I could simply copy and paste, but no. And that is very against the philosophy of digital animation, which is recycling. Why wouldn't I recycle? Well, I just want to get good at drawing the other eye. And then this not quite. It does look good, but I think the longer part should be the one over here. There, that looks cool. And perhaps the eyes should be smaller, and the eyelashes should be bigger. I mean, not the eyes, like the distance between the eyes and the mouth could be smaller. Let's see. Now, first off, the eyelashes. Let's see how they look. Boom. Looks pretty good. I don't think I need to. No, adding a nose does not add to my shit. Do we have eyebrows? Like, yeah. Those are give a lot of good expression. Now let's see. Perhaps if I finish quickly, I can make another animation. This time more detailed, more proportioned, within my capabilities, because you know I'm not a proportions and anatomy kind of artist. I'm more of a let's wing it kind of artist. That didn't work. So the eyes right there are perfect, simply splendid, magnificent. And the eyebrows should be of concentration, like that. Then for the hair, right now my hairstyle is a combination of emo, homeless. I need some water. Yeah, a lot of things. You can simply copy the female style. I don't think I'm gonna need that anymore. No, I will need it for the table. Okay, let's go. Boom. Not the best, not the worst. Not the best, not the worst. Oops, I'm so sorry. People could argue, if you don't force yourself to be correct, you'll never improve. It's not practice that makes perfect, it's perfect practice that makes perfect. To that I say, I do want to improve, but that is not the reason for me drawing. I am not going to instrumentalize my drawing. I'm not going to submit to the capitalist desire of the capitalist pressure of being good at your hobby. Yeah, we all want to be good at our hobbies, but when is good enough. People are never gonna accept when it's good enough, especially because we are spoiled by social media and by the stuff we consume. But turns out, huge secret revealed. Anyone can do art. Anyone can be an artist. Bob Ross said it. I believe him. No more discussion. There, and for the hair. Which hair is... Okay, I can do a... like this. And then here. And then here. And that is the first part, and then the second one is clear because it goes like this. And I do have an ahoga. I have like 3 ahogas actually, because I'm goofy. But I'll just draw one. More than one, and I go from Baka to Ailemao. And I do have long hair right here, so I'll just make it like that. There. That's the long hair. Perhaps the head should be bigger by chibi standards, but I think that looks pretty good. Oh, the ahoge. What if when the mouth flaps, the ahoge swings in the other direction? That would be funny. Should I like draw the microphone as well? So it is portrayed accurately that I'm also speaking to the microphone. Okay. Here's the ahoge, which is gonna swing to the other side when I start talking, and the microphone. Boop 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 boop. There we go. The microphone is gonna be over here, up here. Oh. I'm using an arm. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, perhaps I should make the ball first, the blue snowball first, and then make the arm. Here we grab the circle. I'm not gonna think too much. Circle, very simple. Circle. Oh, it's gonna be the anti-pop is gonna be. Then a circle won't cut it. Or will it? No, it will, because I can do this to have it in perspective, like this. Boom. And another circle. Move it. There, that's the anti-pop. Though it shouldn't have that many details, because it's gonna steal from the main show, which is this guy. Okay, next one, the blue snowball. Oh, what the fuck are you doing? I think gotta tell it to ignore the shift key. There, I have to delete this. I wouldn't have to delete it if I colored it first, but since I'm not doing that, oh, what am I doing? Oh, I'm still using the circle. There we go. Reduce the caliber. No, don't reduce it that much. That is my WSG, my wireless key backroom Gulag kitchen voice. That is the other clone. That line looks chewed up, but I'm not trying to make it perfect. I'm just trying to make it exist. Really not trying to bother with making it super clean. And then this is gonna be that. It doesn't quite make sense. Okay, whatever. I'm not trying to make it perfect. Calm down. You know what? What if the microphone floats? Wouldn't that be cool? So I don't have to bother making the damn arm. It would be cool if I could have my floating microphone ball and just move it to wherever I want. And it would be cool if the ahoge swayed all the time and the microphone hovered up and down all the time. No need for me to talk for the animation to change. But how can I do that? Because I heard that the basicest PNG tuber thing is that it, according to the volume of your microphone, it switches the animation. So if I make the static animation to have my mouth closed and the microphone floating and the ahoge swaying, I would have to make no, it would not work. At least I don't want to complicate myself, so I'm just gonna make it a floating microphone. This is gonna be a floating microphone, and the ahoge will just move to the other side when I talk. Very simple. Boom. Close that. Close this just in case. There. Zoom back out. And now we have frame 1 of the line art. Frame 2 is gonna be copy that, paste. The only difference is gonna be in the mouth. The mouth has to go. Bzzz. And here I will make it open mouth. Like that. Oh, that looks pretty good. Very, very nice. Oh wait, okay. Then the ahoge has to sway to the other side. Oh, too small. What? Too small? Too small? What in tarnation? There we go. Bzzz. I don't have to cut it all the way down, just enough so the movement makes sense. And there. Then the other thing I could have done is cut it and just flip it. That would also have been useful, but again, I'm goofy. I just thought I was trying to be diligent and try to get those practice reps in. No, I actually just forgot I could do that. There. And I could make this one move up and down. But now that I realize something, which is if I set animation 1 for no speaking as mouth closed, and then I set animation 2 as mouth open for when I'm speaking, that wouldn't look that good. What I want is for when I'm not speaking, just mouth closed, and when I'm speaking, flapping mouth, not just open mouth. I want the flapping mouth. So I guess I would have to make a static frame, a static image, and for when I'm speaking, that would be the animation. That includes both the closed mouth and the open mouth. And this one is going to be swaying up and down. Great idea and masterful. Swaying up and down? No, floating up and down. Sorry about that. ESL. Not too high because it's going to look jarring. Just like that. And then zoom, deselect, zoom out. And when I'm speaking, when I'm speaking, it's gonna look like this. Blah, 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 blah. Very nice. Very nice. I like it. So, line art phase is done. It only took me 23 minutes. Kind of embarrassing. But it is what it is. To be fair, a full line art on a properly, quote unquote, properly proportioned character, it usually takes me half an hour, so this is not bad. If I can bring the time down to 24 every time, that would be very nice. Okay, now coloring phase. Let's go. New layer. As a classic move of myself, I will color the hair first. Boom. Boom. Perhaps the green looks a little. No, that is too dark. That looks better. Yeah, that's good. That is good. The eyelashes as well, and this right here. Good. Also that part down there. Now yellow. Yellow closer to orange, not closer to green. There, that one is good. Boom, boom. And skin. Oh boy. Skin. Did not think about this. I'm just making myself super pale because that's how I am. That's just how I am in real life. Oh no. What do I do? more pale. There we go. Will I hit it? Yep, I hit it. Splendid, splendid. And just gray clothes, bro. That's it. What else? Gray clothes. There. And the computer's gonna be gray as well. Boom. Boom. Just grab this gray for the keyboard. And this one is gray. And gray. Gray for here. And then a red color for the LED. Right there. There. What's missing? Perhaps a gray, a very light gray for the blue balls. Microphone. Oh, what intonation? That looks warm. What an interesting optical illusion. I just have this piece of shit right here, red, which is making this gray feel warm, despite it not having a single drop of of red paint on it. Chemistry is amazing. Anyway, perhaps I should make a layer below this so I can color the desktop. How am I gonna do this? Very simple. Check this out. I will select my selection tool, then select here, all the way here. Then I will grab a rough looking pencil. Could be, it has to look very rough. Perhaps this is good. Come on boy. Oh boy, is it gonna crash? Shit. Thank you. It's not gonna crash right now, so I'll take this chance to activate my trap card. I'm gonna save my project. Avatar, I'm just gonna call it Avatar. You fool! You didn't move fast enough. Now I have completed my deed. There. Okay. Opacity for some reason is already at 15%. That's weird. That is not the kind of effect I'm looking for. And that looks warm for some reason still. I don't understand. He's shaking it faster. I cannot attack. How about this one? No, that is too solid. That snake is too solid. How about this one? Okay, that is great. That is great. Make it as close to white as possible without turning it white. And make these bigger, bigger strokes. Oh no. Down strokes for this part. There. Deselect. Fuse these two. Control E. E. And that is the number one. For number two, what we will do is new, copy, paste. Okay, remove the thing, delete that, delete this. Wait a minute. What's going on? Oh, it's one. I forgot one of the reasons why I don't use this mouse on my computer is because sometimes it scrolls on its own. Annoying. Oh, shite. Annoying, but it is what it is. Also, that black thing over there. Let's see if I can shave it off. Oops. Happy little accident. There. Now, return to this pencil. Bucket. Select. There is any lines? Any lines without any lines? No. But I did make a mistake. There we go. And should the mouth be white? Mr. White. It should be slightly gray like this. There. Or perhaps we can add a little bit of red just to taste how it looks. Just to taste, the sense of taste, how it looks, the sense of sight. Crazy, but I tend to do that kind of shit. I tend to say that kind of shit. How does it look? Oh, sounds pretty nice. Oh. Ah, what's going on? Leave me alone. What? Fucking hell. I'm forgetting my own tools. There. Ravis. Salmon. Salmon. Kind of pink. No, you know what? We gotta get closer to the purest red. And oh, shite! What's going on? Select the mouth. Mouth selected. Look, that looks a little bit too vivid. Make it darker, perhaps. Perhaps up close it doesn't look that good. No, it doesn't fit, man. It doesn't fit. Finally, last thing to fix is drag those colors up. I think I'll okay. Control 4. Drag those so they match their lines. That is right there. Perfect. Most splendid, masterful gambit, sire. And to finish off this duel, there we go. And if I remove, I can't spin it properly, but I can use this wheel. There we go. If I remove the white background, ooh, that, I don't know what happened there, but I also don't care because this animation is complete. Okay, let's proceed to... Should I fix this? Perhaps not. Perhaps it looks better this way. Like a ghostly table. I'll just keep it like that. Should I add shadows, highlights? Nay, haha. This is good enough. Or is it? What is that black thing over there? Surely it won't interfere in my plans. But just in case, I will attempt to erase it. Why are these so small? Be gone. You were somewhere around here. Bzzz. Are you still here? Nope, not anymore. Save. Two things. First of all, export as avatar. Avatar PNG, PNG, and then the animation. You probably can't see this because OBS really respects that configuration, so it's only gonna show the main critter screen. All the emergent screens that I'm seeing, you probably can't see them unless I activated the record desktop thing, which can be done the following way. And as you can see, you probably can now see this thing. This is the reason why you couldn't see the filter tools on previous streams. But yeah, you don't need to see all the magic. We ain't trying to do all that. Export as video. Export as a GIF. 24 or 12? Now that's a good question. Should it be 12 frames per second or 24 frames per second? That's a good question. How many are we working with right now? 24. And how does it look? La 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 la. Okay, let's switch to 12 and compare. 12. Are you 12? This is indeed 12. For some reason it looks better at 12. So we'll keep it at 12. Export as video, not as image sequence. A GIF that's gonna be called avatar GIF, but I'm gonna save it on the pictures folder, not on the videos folder. Images there. The size, huge. It is huge. But I already exported the other one as it was a huge size, so that'll have to do. I can probably just resize it on OBS or something. That took me 15 minutes. Not too bad. So 15 and a half plus 24 and a half equals 39, 40 plus the 4 minutes I was planning on the sketch and planning phase. It's a total of 44. Let's make it 45 minutes. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. Not the best practice, but it's an accountability stream. Accountability Art Gulag stream. The point is to be drawing. Perhaps there's gonna be shorter and less decrave. I can just start another drawing. Just even if it's just the planning and sketch phase, and even the line art, even that is good. So I can work on it on the next stream. But the ideal would be to start the drawing and finish in a single go. So I guess this is gonna be the stream for today. Not the longest, but for next stream I'll probably be using that PNG avatar flappy mouth kind of deal. Did I talk about my feelings? Yeah, I did. Did I work? Yes, I did. Did I improve on something? Probably not. But it was satisfying. So I will see you in the next installment. If I work on stream on the games, well, I'll just call it something different. Hopefully OBS helps me remember the configuration, so I don't have to be writing the name and description of the video and shit. That would be annoying. But alright. Don't let your dreams be dreams. You gotta making them a reality. Bring them to this world. And see you later, Space Cowboys.